of mind is a philosophical belief that is closely related to moral development. Theory of mind is the ability to see the world from another person's eyes. Very young children cannot see things from another person's perspective. Between the ages of 3 and 4, children first begin to use words like think and know to refer to their own thoughts and the thoughts of others. But 3 and 4-year-olds often assume that everyone thinks and believes exactly as they do. From age 4 on, they exhibit a belief-desire theory of mind. This is a more sophisticated view in which they understand that both beliefs and desires determine actions. From early childhood to middle childhood, efforts to alter others' beliefs increase. This suggests that children more firmly realize the power of belief to influence action. Piaget found that when children interacted with each other, they began to see how strict adherence to rules became problematic and didn't work in all situations. For example, a group of young children decide to play baseball. They know that the rule states a pitcher must throw a ball to the batter. Problems arise when the kids either cannot get the ball across the plate or they can't aim well enough to hit the ball. No one is having any fun, so they decide to change the rule and use a tee to set up the ball. They understand that the rule has to be changed in order to play the game. In this stage, children become less egocentric and therefore able to see the value in rules based on cooperation and respect.
Just like Turiel distinguished between moral issues and conventional issues, he said that children also distinguish between moral issues and conventional issues and base their responses accordingly. So the child who is asked if it's okay to hit somebody hard enough to hurt them will say, no, there's a rule against that. And if you said to them, well, what if there wasn't a rule? They would still say, well, no, you don't hit somebody hard enough to hurt them. But they distinguish between that kind of moral convention as opposed to a social convention. So if a teacher says, I don't want anybody to talk when I go out of the room, and you ask the child, should you talk? If there's a rule, they'll say, well, no, if there's a rule, you shouldn't talk. And then if you ask them, well, if there is no rule, would it be okay to talk? They'll say, well, yeah, you can go ahead and talk if there is no rule. The children are able to distinguish between the difference of something that's moral and something that's a social convention.
Domain theory allows for the understanding of moral concepts at much younger ages than those of Piaget or Kohlberg. Teachers can use domain theory to lead class discussions that can assist in fostering both moral and social concerns. Parents and caregivers do not need to label lessons as moral or social or psychological. They can simply seize moments as they occur to teach what is right and what is not okay. Adults can give children examples to relate to and can model ways that children can put themselves in another person's shoes and remember how they feel when in a similar situation.